Nobody from my family came to my wedding. The next morning, Dad texted asking for $8,400. I sent $1. 3 weeks later, he showed up with cops at my house. My father didn't come to my wedding. Not one member of my family did. 3 empty pews, white ribbons tied across them, reserved for family. I walked down that aisle alone, in full military dress, past 142 people who watched me in silence. I'm a Navy SEAL commander. I have jumped from planes in the dark. I have held my breath underwater until my vision went black. Nothing hurt like those empty seats. I made it through the ceremony. I made it through the reception. I danced. I smiled. I hugged David's mother while she cried happy tears that should have been my mother's. I held it together until the hotel bathroom at midnight. Then I slid down the wall and sobbed until I couldn't breathe. The next morning, my phone pinged. I thought, hoped, prayed. It was an apology. It was my father. We need $8,400 for your brother's wedding venue deposit. You've always been the responsible one. No sorry. No congratulations. No, nothing. Just a bill. The morning after my wedding. For his favorite son's party. My husband read it over my shoulder. His jaw went tight. Delete it, David said. Don't engage. I took the phone back. Opened my banking app. Typed in my father's account number. The one I'd memorized sending him money for years. Typed in the amount. $1. Memo. Best of luck. Hit send. Then I blocked him. Finished my coffee. Tasted it for the first time in 2 days. Peace lasted 1 week. I made the mistake of unblocking him. Old habit. What if something's wrong? The messages hit like a wall. Petty little girl. After everything I gave you, you are an embarrassment to this family. I said nothing. Silence is the best answer to disrespect. My first instructor taught me that. It drives the enemy insane. It drove my father insane. He drove 3 hours to Norfolk. Showed up outside my military base. Started asking my officers about my schedule, my building, my daily movements. He was mapping me. My executive officer pulled me aside. Ma'am, your father was outside gate 4 this morning. He was asking questions about your movements. A Navy SEAL's location is classified. What he did wasn't a family dispute. It was a security threat. I started checking the deadbolt 3 times before bed. Then came the letter, delivered to the base, handwritten, left slanting script. You will die alone with those medals. I didn't burn it. I put it under my service pistol in the top drawer. It was no longer a family problem. It was a threat assessment. 3 weeks later, Tuesday, high-level briefing. Lights down, monitors glowing. My phone lit up, silent but buzzing hard. Norfolk PD, David, Norfolk PD, David's text. He called the cops. They're at the house. Come home. I drove like a maniac. I pulled up to flashing red and blue lights on my own front lawn. Neighbors at their windows. And there, standing in my grass, gesturing wildly to 2 officers, was my father, playing the victim, playing the dignified headmaster, playing the role of a man wronged. He saw me step out of the car and smirked. I got you. Officer McCann walked toward me. Ma'am, your father is claiming you wire transferred funds without authorization. We're looking at a felony. A felony. My security clearance. My career. My entire life. That's what he came for. Officer, is your body camera on? Yes, ma'am. Good. I opened my banking app, held it up directly to the lens. Show me the theft. McCann squinted at the screen. He saw the date, the morning after my wedding. He saw the recipient, my father's own account. He saw the amount. $1. The officer looked at the phone, then at me, then at my father. My father's face drained white. This isn't theft, I said. This is harassment. And I'm filing a report. McCann turned to my father. His voice went cold. Mr. Flores, you filed a false report and wasted police resources. This is a civil matter. She's lying, my father screamed, lunging forward. After everything I paid for, I stepped into his space. Command voice, the one that cuts through rotor noise. Enough! Get off my property! He froze. The officers grabbed his arms. As they walked him to his car, he twisted back one last time. You think those medals make you better than me? I stood on my porch, neighbors watching, lights still flashing. No, Dad, they just mean I earned this peace. He got in the car, but as he pulled away, I saw him reach for his phone, and I had no idea who he was calling. Full story on the channel linked below.